Smoking on that bomb, nigga, kamikaze. Eyes always red, nigga, call me Sasuke. That's all I got, nigga.
I thought you was going to hit some more. Okay.
Smoking on that ball, killing shit, nigga.
Yeah, when I get on the shit, it's a toe tag. And you know when my nigga in the ski mask. ValleyTalkRadio, that's a podcast. If you want to see it, it's everlasting. Everglade, how I switch on them switchblades. Don't worry about it, nigga, I'm okay. What you talk about? Sexy, can I hit that live? My name is Ray J. I don't give a fuck one wish. If I gotta kill it, I'ma get it. Every time my niggas on this beat, we just gotta get it a million. I'm trying to touch a ceiling till there's no ceilings. I get it every time and I'ma go numb until there's no feeling. All up in their guts, I don't give a fuck, and you know I bust. What you talking about? I gotta get it up. What you mean? I'ma run it up, double up, put it in a double cup, get it back. I don't give a fuck, never gotta relax. If I got a bust strapped, then I've gotta bring it back. R.I.P. on my fucking back. Yes, get it.
Oh, mama, that jeez.
I knew he was gonna do that shit. That's why I
That's
didn't
that
want
raw
to rap.
pack.
That's why I didn't want to
Raw
rap.
pack, boy.
Raw pack, nigga. This shit easy.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna hit a second verse. Ready?
No, nigga.
He said no.
That nigga said it. Nah, I ain't gonna let my niggas get. You need to get in the booth, nigga. Oh my god. He said, you know I'm a nut, man. I don't know about that part, but that shit was hard. Woo!
It might not be the smartest idea.
Nah.
Hey, let me get a light, man.
Man, where the fucking lighters at? We starting to show it off the lighters.
This nigga.
All bad.
This nigga got it.
Episode 3, baby.
Yeah, what's good with you?
Valley Talk Radio.
What's good with you?
Shit,
We always do something.
Yeah, bro. Hey, shout out my boy Mills, man. Hey,
Really?
love you, my nigga. Bruh, I fuck with him, man. Hey, yeah, that's my boy, man. Hey, I still remember that time when me and Brian, we all went to like watch I think it was like the Suns versus the Warriors. It was at the tennis gardens when they used to have those preseason games over there.
Yeah.
And we all kicked it, bro. We were just having a good time. That was back when Brian was playing basketball with us at Indio High School, bro.
That's a fucking throwback.
Bro, major throwback. I still remember
That's
that time.
a throwback.
Yeah.
Man, so we got Mr. RAWPACK.
Yeah.
We got X.
What's good?
We got Trizzle in the building. It's about to get live today, baby. But man, before we get into this episode, we gotta do it, man. We gotta pay some respect for, you know, a few soldiers that lost their lives in Afghanistan and the families that are mourning right now, man. I come from a Marine family. This shit's real, man. So we gonna pay our respects, man. At least a minute.
Of course.
Let's get into this, man. All right, let's go. So, my nigga Jay Turner track. I got 2 track stars.
Oh, yeah.
2 track stars in the building today, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, tell me a little something about yourself, Jay.
Yeah, man. I mean, Indio, man. I always rep that to the day, man.
760?
Yeah, 760, man.
92201?
Yeah, you already know. So, I mean, you know, me and my boy, we go way back. I mean, we was running the track, man. We was running all sports in India, man.
Hey,
I mean,
y'all was?
Yeah, we was just running them all.
Y'all was?
Yeah, so, I mean, nigga, we was CIF, remember? We won CIF. It was just us. Us 4, me, you, Keithion, and Abel. We won 4x4.
That's my dog.
We beat
CIF
Modern Day.
champions.
CIF champs, bro.
Keithion.
Yeah.
And heard you got a little podcast going.
Yeah. So that's
man,
the
tell
RAWPACK,
my niggas
man.
about that shit, bro.
Yeah,
that
really
shit raw for real, boy.
Yeah. Real always wins, man. Realist always wins. So that's what RAW stands for. So, you know, me and my boys got with it because, you know, we was dealing with a lot of mental turmoil during the pandemic. And it's like, you know, we just felt like as men, especially black men, we can't really express ourselves all the time. You know,
You ain't
because
lying.
you know we got to put a lot of shit to the back. It's pride. It's societal norms. It's just you can't cry. Don't be a bitch. But nigga, we all got struggles. We all deal with depression. We all got anxiety issues. We all got all that. But a lot of niggas don't feel comfortable talking about it, and we just want to be.
Why do you feel like that though? People don't feel comfortable talking about it. Why do you think that is?
We're made to feel that way.
Yeah,
Think
man.
so?
I think it's a society. I think it's a cultural thing too.
Yeah.
I think it plays layers, man. There's a lot of layers to that.
It is more than just, like you say, it's a societal thing. Think about it. It's a cultural thing, too. Think about it. When you grew up, right, black people don't commit suicide. We don't do that because why? Because God ain't going to like you if you do that. You ain't going to get into heaven, right?
God.
So that deters a lot of black people, which is why you see for suicide, the numbers for black men committing suicide are super low because of that it's taboo for us. You can't do that, right? But if you look at the statistics, we suffer from a lot of depression. We suffer from a lot of trauma, a lot of societal things.
PTSD, bro.
PTSD. Think about it, man. I live my life to the letter of the law, bro. Only thing I do maybe is smoke a little weed, but other than that, I pretty much follow most of the rules, right? But when a cop gets behind me, I'm still scared as shit, bro.
We all do, bro.
I get kind of nervous. I don't know why. Like,
Yeah.
It's
good.
It's your brain. It's what you've been
Bro,
conditioned to feel.
they're
I'm
the
probably
enemy
high
in
as
your
fuck.
mind, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Hold up, bro. What's your name? Xavier X to the T?
X to the
to the
T.
T.
Mr. Apex God?
And you know how that name came around?
I want to know, bro, because
You know how that name came
Yeah,
around,
tell
X to
me.
the T? So one day, we were in the locker room, right? We're in the weight room, lifting, and this nigga Johnny goes, X to the Z exhibit, what's good? And I stopped, I said, nigga, do I look like I got a big ass forehead and braids? And he was stopped, and he was like, he stopped, he was like, nah, you don't. He was like, so what about X to the T? And I was like, I could do that. And that shit stuck. Ever since then, that shit
who
stuck.
gave you that?
Scrondo.
I'm done. Shout out to my nigga Scrod. boy.
Scrondo!
Hey, but damn, what about? All right, bro. So this episode is really about conspiracy, right? So what y'all want to dive into first?
Let's go aliens.
Aliens?
So,
Oh shit.
with
Jeffrey
the,
Epstein?
hold up, they're the guests. Let's them.
Yeah, you shut up.
Fuck you.
Damn.
He said, you
Epstein?
shut up.
What we got today? We're gonna talk about COVID, bro.
COVID.
What you think is the real agenda for COVID?
Oh man.
It's about control, bro. That's 100%. It's about control.
Control?
Okay.
Think about it. Let me just say this real quick.
Okay, you
Think
got it,
about
you
it.
got it.
Think about it. They went from, oh, you'll be fine. You don't need to take the vaccine to,
Right.
we strongly encourage you to take the vaccine to, you'll get a free donut if you take the vaccine to. We'll give you
I heard that too,
We'll
boy.
give you a chance to fucking win the lottery if you take the vaccine to, hey, you know what? You have to take this shit or you can't go to the fucking restaurant. You can't go to the gym. You can't work. It's about
You
control.
Can't work.
It's about control, bro.
I feel like it's kind of like biochemical warfare too. Like, why shoot people up when you can spread germs? You know
What do you
I
think
mean?
about? Do you think that
right.
microchip shit is real?
The what? The microchip?
Yeah, they're saying that shit's an actual chip, nigga.
So I know that they put out some in the U.S. Daily Mail that there is some that you can inject in yourself. It's not a micro. I don't know if it's a microchip, but I know the Pentagon has already put it out, and you can look it up. U.S. Daily Mail is on Google.
Right.
That they put it out there for people to tell if like you have the infection or if some like
Oh,
or if it's already present inside of your body. So
yeah.
they have something like
They're
that.
putting it in the phones too.
Well, they put in a phone to like track.
not-
That's
if
tracing.
somebody-
That's ray tracing.
That's tracing.
Yeah,
So that's
not
like
ray
different.
tracing,
That's
I saw
like
it today. I saw it today, barely. That I guess they're trying to make an app where
They already
can
have it.
tell. Oh, they already
It's
have
on
it?
your iPhone. If you go to your iPhone settings, it'll show you COVID contact. So whenever you come into contact with COVID, if you have that on your phone, it'll let you know, hey, this person, you may be in the area with somebody who has COVID.
You trying to tell me that's not no New World Order, bro?
Nigga, it
okay.
is. Come
I'm gonna
on.
ask you
You
this.
trying to tell me that's not
Let me
no
say
New
this.
World Order,
Let me
bro?
tell you this. What's so bad about a New World Order? That's
Everything
a question.
about it, bro.
What's so bad about it?
Freedom. You have no freedom.
Well, explain.
I mean,
explain.
freedom-
Explain what the New World Order is to people who don't know.
It's
Yeah.
a one world government, bro. That's all you need to know.
Okay,
a one
so-
world government.
I just want to argue this. So, what is real freedom? Do you think we're all free? Do you think this is real freedoms right now?
Oh yeah, most definitely. We're
But
all
you
free.
can't drive a
no.
car without a driver's license.
You can. You'll just get in trouble.
Exactly.
That's
So
not free.
that's not freedom.
free.
So again, you
True.
can't.
Gotta pay.
That's what I'm saying. You can't go. You can't even drive your car without insurance in some states. They'll take your car
Damn,
based off of
bro.
that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things you cannot do without some
But you
repercussions.
think that's because
you
of
can't even get a job without a social security
I
card.
understand that, but you don't think that's there for a reason?
That's what I'm saying. What's so bad
You
about
don't
New
think
World Order?
motherfuckers need an actual driver? You don't think that's an actual legit reason?
Exactly. So so that's what I'm saying.
Not everybody should be on the road, my nigga.
I'm
I drive a bike,
Well,
nigga. I
people
can
who
tell
have
you
licenses suck at. Some people who have
Yeah,
licenses
some people
suck
have
at
licenses
driving.
are very bad.
Very bad.
They should have gotten revoked.
All it takes is one time to pass your driver's license. You just drive good once.
I'm just
That's it.
saying, like, I'm just being devil's advocate. It's like, what's so bad? Because what's real freedoms? Because if this is this technically having freedoms right now?
So let me get this straight. You don't think a person needs insurance on their car?
No, absolutely. That's what I'm
You
saying.
don't think they need a driver's license?
He's asking you that you don't think that those things are plausible.
I think you do, because I don't think people who don't know how to drive should drive.
So then what he's questioning is that he's saying that what you're questioning about our freedom being taken from us is not really being taken from us because we don't have freedom at all. Right?
Yeah, I agree on that part.
Yeah.
But I
That's what
do
I'm
feel
saying.
like some things like the law are necessary.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the same
Because
thing.
let me ask you something.
Okay,
If you
the
get in a
same-
car accident, you don't have insurance, you're fucked. Am I
Yeah.
right?
But this is what I'm saying. But that's on you. Like the same thing. If I don't wear a seatbelt and I go flying through that damn windshield and I die,
On God.
that's on me, right? But
it's
why
your
you gonna
choice.
ticket me? Again, if I crash you and I ain't got insurance and I lose my car, that's on me.
What about the other person if you don't?
Well, that's
have
what
the
I'm
proper
saying.
insurance?
That sucks to suck because that's how life is. Because
true.
that's what I'm saying. That's freedom. Because if a nigga wanna, I'ma just keep it as blunt as it is. If a nigga wanna run up in your house and try to do whatever he wanna do to you, it sucks if you're not prepared.
Yeah, you better be.
I think we're
And that's what I'm saying. That's why they say like, oh, you need licenses, you need this, and that, is to protect you. So like, we're making sure everybody's prepared for one another. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's
I think
like,
we're-
So you're for the COVID.
no.
I think where a lot of our freedoms are being
I just want to
challenged
be devil's advocate.
is our freedom of choice, right? Now think about it. What's really being taken from us is is the freedom to make the choice, right? Because now, before, like you said, like back to what I was saying. They said you don't have to take it. It's your choice. To we strongly suggest. To now they're mandating it. What's happening is that it feels like they're taking our freedom because they're taking our ability to choose what the fuck we want to do with our life or what our body or with what So that can feel like your freedom is being
that's
taken away
accurate as fuck.
in just in that heartbeat, bro. Come on, think about it, man. If somebody told you right now, Booby, you can't smoke weed, you'd be like,
Bye. Straight up.
Yeah.
right? But if somebody came to you and was like, hey, if you smoke weed, you gonna break the law, you'd be like, oh shit, you feel hard pressed, right?
Man, it used to be like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the crazy part.
Exactly.
It's a okay.
Well, do you think it's so? Do we think it's agenda then?
So this is what I feel about it is there's always an agenda. Somebody always has an ulterior motive of doing things, right?
Yep.
It's like I'm gonna go talk to a girl at a bar because my ulterior motive is I want to fuck her.
I'm trying
So,
to get some.
but
dead.
I'm being honest. Like we all, it's like, but like I may say some things, I may do some things to make sure I get my motive accomplished. Again, is political. I feel like it's overly politicized in a way because it's like. It goes to a point, it's like blame gaming. How are you going to blame Trump for it? And then now you're going to blame Biden for it. Okay, did any of them ever make it happen? Were they the ones that got in the lab or were they the ones that ate the bat or wherever it came from? Were they the ones that did it?
Bruh,
But
ain't
now their whole
nobody
agenda
ate
is
no
that.
damn bat, bruh. Can we stop that whole... South Park shut that shit up fast, dog.
Bro.
Randy fucked the bat, and that's how it really started. I'm dead. You seen that shit?
Yeah,
I was
bro, that's
done.
so stupid.
Nah,
But,
that shit was
but that's
funny.
what I'm saying is that it's becoming overly politicized to where it's like a Democrat
It's
and a
worldwide.
Republican stance.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's becoming divisive. It's like you're vaccinated and unvaccinated. It's like, wait a minute. It doesn't matter what you choose. If you decide, like I said, if you decide you don't want to wear a seatbelt in your car and you fly out that window, that's you.
Hey.
But I'm not going to call you a non-seatbelter, and they should be crucified for not wearing seatbelts.
Bro, we're crucified.
Bro, why?
But they shouldn't be,
Yeah,
is
you're
what I'm
right,
saying.
you're right, you're
Because, again, you're crucifying people for making the choice if they don't want to
Look,
put something in their body.
And I'm glad you say that because while we're crucifying people and being mad, oh, you're vaccinated, non-vax, fucking China and Russia are stealing all our information left and right. Well, we're all worried about what's going on with wearing masks and what's not wearing
And
masks.
how is nobody talking about that?
People are they're
Because
they're not paying attention. The way
They're
information.
making TVs that literally listen to our whole conversation, bro. I saw this shit. It was the
Oh,
scariest
wow.
thing.
I
They're
didn't know
adding
that.
ads on TV. So if you're at home arguing with your girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
An ad will pop up on your TV showing this is how you stop relationship problems and blah blah blah, bro.
Oh yeah,
Well, it's been
What
like
the
that.
fuck?
Think about it. It's been like
they've
that with
been tapped
Facebook.
in. They've been
Yeah,
tapped
phones is started, but TVs, my nigga.
But no, what I'm talking about is I'm not even talking about them just spying on us, bro. I'm talking about Russia and
in. It's
China
after the Patriot Act. Patriot Act.
stealing our intellectual property. Stealing our intellectual property. Before, right? They would have the Chinese would send a Chinese national here. You go to school, you go to college, get an education. You enter a company. Once you enter that company, steal information for us, right? And you're going to help advance the Chinese Communist Party. Well, now you know what they do? They don't even have to send people over here. They just hack people's servers and steal the data and steal people's intellectual property right off the internet.
Man.
But guess what? A lot of people don't know that's going on.
fucking
Why?
scary,
Because we're
dog.
too. But listen, it's scary, right? But nobody knows it's going on because why? Because we're too busy fucking arguing with each other about who's wearing a mask and who's not.
Oh God, bro.
Who gives a fuck?
That's the dumbest argument there's been some pretty dumb worldwide arguments. The mask tops the list, bro.
Definitely.
What's after that?
After the mask, shit.
I think the mask thing is probably the dumbest argument. I personally feel that because
If somebody want to die, let them die.
Does it really stop the virus?
I seen people. I seen first.
so the numbers. That's what I'm saying. The numbers are tricky, bro. Like I really looked through the numbers. Like I really looked through the data of all that stuff, and the spread is very relative, bro. Like it's very relative because what it is they
Especially
already
where we're
found out because this is what's happening too. Is like the CDC is just updating constantly about what the virus actually is. So they don't even fully understand what it is. So again, with the vaccine right now, the vaccine, they're saying that like, oh yeah, it'll stop the original virus. But before the vaccine even got pumped out, there was already a Delta. It was already mutating. And they've already came out and said people that have caught COVID, and the people that didn't get it that do have like the Pfizer are actually more susceptible. The people who got the vaccinations and never got COVID are more susceptible to catching the new Delta than the people who have natural immunity. To
Not
the
only
original.
that, not only are they
What
more
the fuck?
susceptible to catching it, they're more susceptible to spreading it as well.
Bro, what the?
See, I didn't know that.
Like we're
Yeah.
taking 5 steps forward with a lockdown and all that,
Mhm.
and it seems like we're taking 10 steps back with this whole Delta shit, bro. Like, I need to know, what do you think is the real agenda, bro?
See, that's the problem. The real agenda. Okay, this is how I feel about This is how I feel about the virus. The virus is here, bro. I don't know where it came from, and I'm not gonna do deep diving into where it came from because if it did
Nigga,
come,
you said somebody ate a bat. Don't think we forgot.
no, I said that's what they said. I don't know where it came from because I'm not gonna act like I do. But the methods and what they're taking to try to say that we're saving you is an agenda. That's the agenda.
They're using fear.
Because it's fear tactics. Because they've been planning it since 9/11. They've been doing fear tactics on our own people.
Oh God.
So it's not crazy to hear it all the time. But again, we could go ahead and look at the mortality rate. We could go ahead and look at the recovery rate. We could go ahead and look at all that. We could go ahead and look at how people are moving right now in society today. Do you see people wearing masks even though this Delta is raging wild? The only time they really want to wear a mask is when somebody's telling them to. Because right now, we already understand that we're getting all this stuff going on. But we ain't stopping.
Hey, you hit it spot on with that, boy.
We're not stopping.
What do you think, X? What do you think the real agenda is? I need to know, bro.
I told you, it's about control, bro. They're using fear as a tactic. Think about it. All right? When 9/11 happened, they introduced the Patriot Act, right? The Patriot Act was only supposed to be temporary. That shit's been in effect for 7,000 days. 7,000 days. That's since 2001, bro.
What the
That's been in
fuck?
effect. And what that actually did is it let the NSA collect all our information. It let Facebook and companies like that collect our information as used for national intelligence. So that's how they started with the fear, right? And now what they're using is they're using an unknown factor, something that they can't control, something that nobody can control, a virus, right? To fucking fear you into following and submitting what they want you to do. Think about it, bro. Come on. Think about it. Every year there's a flu vaccine. Have they ever pressed anybody to take it? No.
election,
You
at least.
50% effective rate. 50%, 50-50. Even if you take, you still might get it.
Because
50%.
the kids have to.
Bro, you go, you get a flu shot. It changes every year, right? But they don't tell, oh, you need to take this. They say, oh, do you want it? It's a free flu shot. You don't have to take it, but it's optional.
That is true.
Why all of a sudden now this shit is mandatory?
Because people are dying, bro. I
People
seen
been dying.
somebody drop, bro. I was at work and I seen somebody drop.
No, I mean it's real,
But then
bro.
again-
this ain't the flu.
Then
This
again,
ain't the
it
flu.
was 120
This is a real thing.
degrees and he had a mask on. So.
But this look, this is a real thing, man. It's taking people out faster than we've ever seen in our lives, man. I had COVID, bro. So I know it's a whole different. Yeah, I know it's a whole different beast, bro. It's a real thing. Like, don't get
so
that
you
twisted.
couldn't smell and couldn't
Bro,
taste?
all that.
Yeah, that's when you know
Bro.
it's real. That's when you know it's
Bro, I was looking at
If I can't taste the carne asada, it's over.
bro, when you looking at something and you can't read it all of a sudden, and you like, wait a minute, I can't read right now. I'm confused.
What it affects your vision?
Bro, it gets deep. It affects a
Damn,
lot of stuff.
I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah, man, it messes with you mental. There's a lot of people that still are recovering from it.
I ain't gonna lie. When I had COVID, that shit fucked with my mental. My lady wanted me to wear a mask. All of a sudden, I was like, I wasn't wearing a mask when I was the most infectious. I was laying in the bed next to you and the baby, and I thought I just had a regular cold. It wasn't until my job forced me to go get tested, and then I confirmed that I had COVID, and then she all of a sudden wanted me to start wearing a mask. Bro, I lost it, bro, because I was like, I'm not gonna wear a mask in my own house when you were already next to me when I was the most infectious, and you guys are fine.
Oh,
right?
So she had it?
No, I had it. But
Bro, same thing with my
But
girl.
she didn't want. But we didn't know I had it.
Right.
I was fine. We were together, sleeping in the
But
bed,
you
all
just
that.
tested positive.
But when I tested, my job made me go get tested. But when I tested positive, she wanted me to start wearing a mask. Right?
Like it's about too late.
But
for
I
that.
was already. So I'm saying in my mind, it was already too late. I was already
about too
next
late
to
for
her.
that,
We were
Bucko.
already laying in the bed.
Yeah.
And
So
now you can do
That's
it.
what I was just about to ask you.
it
What
started
the
to fuck with my mental, bro. It started to fuck with my
Yeah,
head
bro.
because I was like, dude, I'm not gonna wear this. This
I
is
gotta
my
ask.
house.
So
Why am
did
I
she
wearing
get
this shit?
tested after?
Yeah, she did, and she was fine.
She's
She was
negative.
negative or positive?
She was negative.
Negative.
She was. That's why we were tripping
Bro.
out.
Bro,
That's why
you
we
want
were
to know
fucking
what's funny?
tripping out.
That happened with Rob.
Bro,
He
that-
caught it, but nobody in his house caught it, bro. He was the only one that had it. And I was
Bro.
like, he got 4 little kids in
That's
his
how
house.
it was for me. I was
Bro,
the
the
only
same
one
thing.
that had it.
So I was the only one that had it too. My ex was with me for like 3 straight days, and like, then I was like, I got it. And she got tested 3 times negative. She never got it.
Same thing with my lady. Tested a whole
So
bunch
you
of
think
times.
it's a hoax?
No, I think
Nah.
like you said, it's a real thing. But what I think it is that it affects everybody differently, bro. Like you said, if you young and you healthy, just like any other virus, you're gonna pass through it. If you have underlying issues, if you have, and there's rare cases where people don't have underlying issues and they do have adverse effect, and that happens. Just like with the flu, just like there's some people who catch the flu and die because they get a fever that's 109 and they burn out.
Motherfuckers die from the chicken pox.
Exactly.
We
So-
all had it too. Damn,
Exactly.
that's wild, bro.
Exactly.
I'm glad you shared that, bro, because I heard a few people say that, but I didn't really believe them. If that, because I'm like, how could you have the fucking virus?
And not
You
pass
hugging,
it.
kissing your girl, your
Bruh,
kids.
everything, and they don't get nothing.
They didn't get nothing.
That's wild.
They're
man.
all fine.
We
Yeah.
gonna definitely have to do a part 2 for that, cause that we gonna have to do it probably post COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Whenever that is.
Huh.
Shit. So
If that ever happens.
let's pray. Let's pray. Shit. All we can do is pray at this point.
At this point,
Damn. So what's next, man?
I mean, well,
we
since
got
we
that
on
transhumanism.
since we're on COVID and all that
Oh.
stuff, let's talk about aliens, man. Talk about how the government started all of a sudden started releasing all
let's
this,
talk about
all
that.
these UFOs.
So, man, aliens are real, dog.
You think so?
Aliens
Honestly,
are straight up.
I think
aliens are straight up real,
Jay, didn't you go to fucking Cal?
bro. I had an alien experience at Cal,
if I think aliens
Didn't you
exist,
go to Cal, Berkeley,
and I had an alien
one of the
experience
greatest colleges in the world?
What does that have to do with aliens?
there. But
You
hey,
should be. You don't just go to Cal.
Hey.
You got to be a smart motherfucker to go to Cal,
hey,
Berkeley.
I also went to Cal, and Cal was extremely liberal. After I
Oh
left
yeah.
after I left that place, I became more conservative because of that.
How liberal are
bro.
we talking?
All right. So
Huh?
How liberal are
but
we
like
talking?
let's talk. So you
Like,
you
bro,
believe in aliens.
okay.
I want to know why, dog. Because I don't believe in it. He don't believe in it.
Well,
you do.
here's the thing. I mean, here's the thing. I'm on the fence about it. If I believe in aliens, but I don't believe in them coming from the sky. If they come from anywhere,
See,
they gonna
but
come from the water.
I talked about you with that.
They coming from the water,
So
bro.
I talked about him with that. So this
You
is
think
why
they
I
come
say
from
that.
the water if they're real.
Bro,
Okay.
If they're real.
Let me,
No,
I
hold
did-
on. Wait,
I'm
it's
the
gonna
one
get
that
good.
said this, bro.
This is gonna get good. Wait. I need you to elaborate, my nigga, because
Okay.
I don't know about that one. You said they
Okay.
come from the water?
Think about it, bro. Think about it. Every time we go deeper into the water, deeper into our ocean, they find a new creature. When you look at the
On
creatures
God.
that they find underwater, they look like the shit that the movies fucking tell us are aliens.
On God.
Bro, I'm the one that, like, for real, like, you gotta think about it, man. You have different levels, like, in the ocean, bro, where gravity is very relative out there, man. And there's different species that work with the gravity. So you're talking about they got all these luminescent lights with these like anglerfish, for example. Right. You ever look at anglerfish? They got them luminescent lights glowing in the dark, man. Look like one of them UFOs in the sky. You ever notice when you look in the sky, it is actually, they say that the sky is blue because of the reflection of the ocean. So if you take that and you look at that in a metaphysical sense, you're like, man, you're actually looking outside. Yeah, bro, you looking outside the night sky, you see a twinkle? Go look in the deep ocean at night and see how it twinkles.
I don't want to, bro. You keep
because it's a reflection, bro. It's a reflection of what you're thinking.
Nah, I know that.
Because that's what I'm saying. If you really think the aliens is up there, man, they actually really down there.
On some Pacific Rim shit,
yeah.
Them niggas is coming through a portal underwater.
Pacific Rim, bro. That's what I think.
So
After I saw Pacific Rim.
You going off species, animal, not more like, because a lot of people compare aliens to humans.
Bro, what the fuck are the creatures that we find underwater? What the fuck are they? Where the fuck do they come from?
They're animals.
They're fish.
Fishes are
animals?
They?
There's mammals
Look it
too.
Up, though.
There's mammals too.
Some of them shits that they find, they ain't even
Do you believe in
classified as
mermaids,
fish.
bro?
What the fuck is a mermaid?
All right, I just had to check, my nigga. I had to check real fast.
Oh, you threw the mermaid in there.
I had to check, bro. I had to check. I'm talking about an Aquaman mermaid. You know what I'm saying?
We
you talking about the motherfuckers from Atlantis.
So humans did evolve from the water though.
I don't believe in aliens.
All right,
bro.
you have.
I don't. Let me ask you something. Why isn't there no air traffic?
Air traffic?
Like, I'm talking about space-wise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hear me out.
Talking about the jets.
Listen, so if there's aliens in space, bro, we can look at the sky any time of the day and see some type of traffic, bro. You'll see at least one plane, bro.
Not true. You can't see every sky. You can't see every star in the sky.
What we can see. I'm saying as far as we can look up and see one plane. You're trying to tell me there's a whole lot of aliens out there and not one of these motherfuckers is flying through the space?
They are.
Supposedly, them niggas got advanced technology.
I don't give a fuck how advanced that shit is, bro. I want to know why the fuck we can't see one motherfucker doing a left, a right on Jupiter. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I mean, I feel like I've seen something like that. Like, I can't explain it. I don't know if it's because you never know. Like, the CIA, NASA, they always hide stuff. Area 51, they even let you know. So if they're hiding stuff, why?
Yeah, that's why we fuck ourselves up, because we ask why.
But that's what I'm saying is like,
more people should be asking why.
You have to ask yourself why. The same thing
ask why, but I'm not going to make something up, bro.
But it's not made up.
It is. We've never seen one to this day.
I've seen some things that made no sense up in the sky.
Have you seen an alien?
I've seen something that made no sense up in the sky.
Like what? I want an example.
Okay, one time I went out to Chino and I saw something flying in the sky and started shooting off these white balls. These white flashing balls. And it was moving at a trajectory that was not a rocket ship, but it was as high as a rocket ship would be. It was above planes, all that. And you're seeing it move in slow motion. And you know what happened? The next day after, Elon Musk and whatever, they had to come out and say that, oh, that was our flight ship. But where's your video? Okay.
Oh, you're
another
talking
time.
about the SpaceX.
My nigga,
yeah,
you need to stay
SpaceX.
away from that motherfucking Chino weed, bro. I ain't going to Chino ever.
But again, it's like,
but
you
people
see
have
things.
seen shit, but
bro, you can literally.
But that doesn't mean it's an alien. That could be us.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I get that. It could easily be us. But you're having all these people come out all the time and say, no, there is more than who we are. There's this treaty. Look it up. It's on Google. Google it, whatever site you trust. There's a space treaty.
Pull it up.
I trust Twitter and Facebook.
Okay. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. But there's a space treaty. There's a space treaty out there where it's like we as humans cannot claim any planet. Why would we ever put that on ourselves if there's nobody else out there? Why? Why would we ever say that I can't claim that?
Because
there's nobody else out there.
Because they don't want to start a war over that shit.
Why? Why are they keeping?
That's
why?
interesting, right there.
Right. Okay. What about the Antarctica stuff that you found?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, right. So if we're talking about treaties, right? What about the Antarctic Treaty? What about the fact that nobody can go to Antarctica? What about the fact that? What about the fact that General Byrd?
And there's a pyramid in Antarctica.
General Byrd took
There's a fucking pyramid.
There's a pyramid. You can
like
look up the
Egyptian
pyramid.
or ice pyramid.
Shaped like it's ice now. There's ice over it.
Hey,
but it's a pyramid.
Okay. So General Byrd went to Antarctica 3 times. The first trip they got attacked by something. Second trip they made it halfway onto the Antarctic shelf, and the third trip they made it to the dome,
edge.
the edge, right? And they tapped on it, came back, and then after that third expedition to Antarctica, that's when the Antarctic Treaty was signed, where nobody can go to Antarctica and nobody can claim land to Antarctica. It's an international place, right? But here's the thing. Not only is it an international place and nobody can claim it, but why is it that every superpower in the world has a base and a station in Antarctica?
Bro.
Why? Why is that? Because they don't. There's something there. Even if you had the money, even if you had $1 billion and you could afford to travel to Antarctica and to make an expedition to the shelf.
I think there's alien technology there. That's my theory.
See how this goes back to this Star Wars shit, boy.
No, because we
kind
think
of technology do you
But that's
think
what I'm
is
saying.
there,
This is what I feel like, man. Aliens, like, you look in the sky, you really think that's how it moves, man. I don't think that's how it moves. It moves interdimensionally.
I understand that, yeah.
So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could say you see something in the sky, and, like, I get that. But, like, I think there's more levels to it. I think that they move, like, when you talk about aliens, there's something that's more modern outside of our own technology that is being brought to us from time to time. And that's what I really feel. Because it's like, why would you make a movie about FaceTiming?
So do you believe?
Like, you make a movie about having these cell phones like James Bond. You could go to 007, and now all of a sudden we got it. You're talking 30, 40 years.
But
out.
you just don't think that you don't.
And we got all this stuff, bro. You can go back to Simpsons.
Hold on. You don't think that's just human foresight?
I don't think so.
Human foresight and human intuition that we one day project what we want into the world. Think about it. If God says that you speak what you want into existence, how do you know that those things didn't come about because man project that into existence? We projected the fact that one day we will have phones that talk. Think about it. Orrin Wilson wrote 1984, right? And he talked about how one day there will be a camera on every single corner. You'll be watched everywhere you go. And what is it today? There's a fucking camera on every. You break the law. Think about it. You break a law, they can fucking go to the corner store right there. If you were to do something right on this corner, they could go to the corner store and ask them, "Hey, can we access your camera?" They would say yes. They could find you and they could criminally charge you. They could access any camera they want.
That's kind of good in a certain way.
It is good in a certain way, but in the same breath, like you said, Orrin Wilson talked about how it will it oversteps its authority. Think about it, because now they're starting to charge people. They're charging people for shit that they didn't even really do. They're in his book. He wrote about
the niggas that didn't do the shit and got charged. Why can't we use that technology towards that type of shit,
because
bro?
they can manipulate it. They can manipulate it and they can turn it off. They could turn off their I'm gonna handle it.
Damn, bro. I want to go next subject, but I want to stay on this, man. So,
bro, I mean,
so you don't. Deep. So you believe in aliens?
Mm-hmm.
When do you think we'll get that breakthrough?
The breakthrough, man.
Soon?
I don't know how it's gonna
Pentagon's
come.
releasing footage and shit.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know how deep it can really go. Like,
it sounds like it's close, bro.
Man,
it sounds like it feels like it's about to come close, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how deep it goes, but it's like, man, like, we gotta kind of be comfortable with it, because let's look at it. We can even break it down to a microscopic sense. Water bears, right? Which is something that is actually part of our genetic DNA. We have that part of us. Water bears, they are found in space.
What is that?
Water bears are like these microscopic organisms that live, and they go dormant until they get hit with water, and then they start living and they start eating on other bacteria, and they keep living. But they, in a sense, cannot die. They're immortal. So they have found levels where like water bears are in space. So there's living organisms they have found that can go as deep as there.
It's kind of what you're saying, bro. That's my whole debunk on space and aliens, because we've been to 2 planets, bro. There's literally only rocks.
No, they found bacteria on Mars.
Okay,
they have found bacteria on Mars.
There's bacteria, my nigga, but that's it.
I just find it.
Oh, but all right.
Okay, but bacteria need living organisms to survive.
Let's reverse it. So let's say aliens are real, right? What would an alien see if they came to Earth?
Humans, they might study us.
They gonna see millions of things, bro. Fishes, life, just food. Come on, bruh. We go to Mars, the moon. We get fucking bacteria and rock. Of course we need bacteria. Rocks.
So you have to admit there's living things outside.
I'm about
to
say, I think what he's trying to argue is that there's things outside that are actually still living besides us. I think that's what he's trying to argue. But I do get where you're coming from.
Do I know what it looks like? Is it going to be this green being that's walking out? Is it going to be a motherfucker that's coming out of a pyramid?
If there was an ant, if there was a bug, even a bug, bro, or an animal in space, not space, but like the moon. Let's say we went to the moon. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, there's a fucking a bug crawling. Get that shit.
Like,
There's nothing, bro. Literally nothing, my nigga.
I get where he's coming from in the sense, like, for me, it's hard to really believe in spaces because when they tell you, oh, this is a picture of Mars, you can't lie and say that shit don't look like it's a fucking computer edited picture.
The funny part is we're on Mars. We got robots on Mars.
But that's my point, is that if we got robots on Mars, how come we can't get a real life photo that looks real, that doesn't look like it's computer
Mars?
generated?
You think we're gonna touch Mars like humans?
I think there needs to be. I mean, I don't know enough of the research. I can't really tell you how deep it goes. Like, obviously, there's a lot of people that are smart out there.
That water shit fucked me up, bro.
They found water on Mars.
Water. I'm afraid.
Oh, you're afraid of the water? Oh yeah. There's a lot of things in the water that people have said they have never understood.
My thing is, how the fuck do we get to the moon, right? How the fuck do we get all the way to the moon and Mars, but we don't go all the way to the bottom of the ocean yet?
You can't yet. That's what I'm saying.
We could get to the fucking bottom, bro. We could get to Mars and the moon. We can get to the bottom of the fucking ocean, dog.
I don't think we can get to the bottom, but here's the thing. Every time we go deeper, every time we get the technology and the technology advances and we go deeper, guess what? We find something new.
That's what I'm saying, my nigga. There's nothing but we go to Mars. Let's go to the back of the moon or the back of Mars. Damn, another rock.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say I kind of understand what you're getting at. Where it's like, bro, like, yeah, you could travel to a planet here or travel to a planet here. But I was telling him like that in the water, bro, from underground where gravity works differently.
Exactly.
You can have other beings coming out of there.
That's where
and I feel like that makes more sense to me when you're talking about like interdimensional travel. Because, yeah, bro, you really be in the water, guess what? Things move real slow in the water. Do it.
On God, bro.
Right.
On God. And you can't see shit.
Right.
They don't have eyes. They don't even got eyes down there, I don't believe, right?
Yeah, they do.
They do?
They got eyes, but like their eyes work differently than we.
See, that's even more cheap.
But that's what I'm saying.
They can pick up different levels of UV light and UV rays. That's why they're able to see down there.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like,
because all the fish I see that they find, like the new ones, they all got like these white ass or blue eyeballs.
Because it's been adapted to what their environment is.
That's what let them see in the dark.
So like that's what I'm saying.
Some of them actually got a light, no? Like they got a light on them.
Yeah,
so the same thing with reptiles. Like if you look at reptiles, right? Reptiles can't see. They can't see in this light. They really can't. That's why they use their other senses. That's why snakes use their tongue, because they can't really see through their eyes, because they're actually underwater creatures.
Learn new shit every day.
They're serpents, and serpents come from the water. So the snakes adapted from the water to the ground. So, like, honestly, bro, all land started in the water. That's what I truly believe. Like, so why wouldn't other parts of creatures come from the water?
Damn.
That we consider
you
alien.
You fucked me up with that water shit, bro.
Because people don't think that.
I'm gonna be 100, but I didn't believe in aliens. But now that I'm really thinking about it, I kind of do now. Because you said that water shit, bro. I'm
also,
scared of
have
the
you ever
water.
seen the movie Pacific Rim?
Yeah,
bro. That's
that on some Pacific Rim shit, bro. That's what's happening.
There's another one.
Maybe not on the fucking kaiju scale. You know what I'm saying? Where big ass monsters is coming out.
There's another
but to some extent,
from
bro.
the water.
Bro. Yeah, low key, I think I believe in aliens though. So let's get into it. So since we're on this government shit with this conspiracy episode, what you think about Mr. Jeffrey Epstein? I want to know y'all take on that one.
Damn.
Yeah, this is about to get hella good right now.
Yeah, I mean, I seen a Netflix series, that Dirty Money one.
That's good.
Yeah, I feel like, man, it got like to that crescendo, and then it started like talking about like certain like people, like politicians and celebrities that was really messing with this dude, going on flights, showing up to his island, showing up to his all these type of real estate locations he had, right? And they kind of like didn't really want to go into detail about it. I don't know if it was a legal thing. I don't know. But it's like, it's weird because you keep hearing on the other side, like, oh, this lady, Ghislaine, right?
Right.
She's going to trial to talk about.
Is it Maxine?
Yeah, Ghislaine Maxine, right?
Ghislaine.
And she's going to trial talking about all these people. But all of a sudden, you got all these headlines that are surpassing those. And it's like, wait a minute. They're talking about high power politicians that are still in power today, like in the UK. In the United States, you know, like people that are still in government today that have messed with a known prolific pedophile. So it's like for them to try to push it like it's not front and center makes it a little suspicious to me.
Like
hella
why?
Suspicious.
Why,
little,
bro?
Hella.
Like
little.
Like this. Here's where I stand on it. Like this. If it's a conspiracy theory, right? And it's just a conspiracy theory and it's all bullshit. It's just fake. It's just us fucking making up shit. Why the fuck is movie like shit happening? Why the fuck did a nigga dressed as a FedEx guy go to the judge's house who was overseeing the case and murder her husband and son? If it's a fucking conspiracy theory, why is movie like shit happening? That's what you do in movies, bro. When in a movie, when they're trying to kill the judge and they don't want the judge to talk, they're trying to scare them. What do? They go after their family.
Oh God, they literally.
They always do, bro. They really do, bro. Because bro, Hollywood is
spot on with that shit.
Bro, Hollywood is an interpretation of real life, bro.
Bro, they not only, at least in the movies, some movies they try to cover it up. They went to this nigga's front door, bro.
They knocked on her door.
You think it was the nigga?
The son answered the door thinking it was the fucking FedEx man. The dude, like a movie, had a package and said,
"Oh, I'm dead for reals."
And then walked downstairs and then killed the dad. I mean, I'm sure. I don't know. I'm just speculating that he had a package. But come on, when you think of it, tell me you don't think of a nigga walking to the door, knocking on the door, opening the door, and having a gun like this and being.
That's real. It was a FedEx nigga.
It was somebody dressed as a FedEx person. Look it up, bro. You can look up the article. You can look
it
up.
It was a judge working the case.
It was a judge working the case. Somebody pulled up to their house, dressed as a FedEx person. The son opened the door. They shot the son. Then the dude went downstairs to the basement where the dad was, shot and killed him, and then left.
Oh my mama, bro. I know I remember that case. Yeah, bro. I remember it was a female judge, right?
Yes.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I thought a nigga.
That's how fast. That shows you how they control media. How fast that story was on, and then they pushed it on. Next story.
Oh yeah, I mean it's sleight of hand, bro. They
Next
always
thing.
throw sleight of hand.
Bro, I thought the nigga just walked up and shot. I didn't know he knocked on the door and all that.
Oh, it was a setup, I guess.
So if you're telling me that shit like that's happened and you're telling me that it's fake, it's just a fucking conspiracy, I call fucking bullshit. I call bull fucking shit.
I mean, it's kind of.
You think he killed himself?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I don't believe that.
Absolutely. I didn't do my routine check.
Yeah,
I thought he was cool, so I didn't do my routine.
Hey, on some nigga shit, we know how that goes.
Was he about to testify?
Yes, he was.
Maxine's testifying right now.
He said he was going to. He said that if the U.S. government protected him,
whole time, bro.
He was going to
all this stuff in front of you.
Yep, because she said nobody had her back. She was about to. Well, she is gonna snitch.
She's been, but they keep. They keep. You know.
But think about it.
They talk about to keep it low profile, but it's a real high profile.
They talk about how a submarine. There's girls who they have on testimony saying that I was taken under a submarine. We did this, that, and the other. Right? Tell me why Maxine has a fucking a submarine pilot's license.
No.
Look it up. It's common. You can look it up right now. She has a submarine pilot license.
I believe
not to play devil's advocate.
Football players got airplane licenses. They be flying airplanes and shit. A bunch of football players. None of y'all knew that.
Those same girls.
Nigga shit, I guess.
Hey, those same girls that testify to being put in a submarine are girls who have testified to being in contact with Maxine as well.
Damn.
Bro, prolific.
The
numbers,
big,
they don't even want to put out the numbers.
Of what?
The women the children.
Yeah. Thousands.
Thousands, bro. They don't want to put out the number.
Probably 100,000.
I don't know about that much, but yeah, I mean, this
nigga, we talking about this shit.
He was
born.
Bro, he was prolific, bro. Come on,
it's not him. It's not only him. I think he's just the face, bro.
What do you mean? He's the middleman. He's the middleman. He's the dealer.
Middleman. Yeah, the middleman. But
he's the
dealer.
dealer.
Took his ass out.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly. What do you do when your dealer about to to snitch on you?
When they said that he puts cameras everywhere, he said on the Netflix, he puts cameras everywhere just in case for protection.
To have blackmail.
So it's like he wanted to find immunity.
So wait, hold up. So let's get into this. So you seen the special, right, on Netflix?
Yeah.
So you know how it all started in Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think? All right. I don't know, bro. That's just a weird. I don't believe that's how it started, bro.
What? It started in Florida?
Because they said it was started with some high school girls. He was paying high school girls, and it went by like a spider web.
No.
That's how they started.
Him.
That's how they started to catch him.
That's what I said.
That's how they caught him.
Catch him.
Yeah,
No.
but they said that's he tested the waters, and then he started buying mansions.
Nah, I don't believe that shit.
I don't believe that.
He started way before then.
Yeah, my nigga.
Once a pedophile, always a pedophile.
Always,
right?
bro. There ain't no once this, once that. You always that. Once you into some weird shit, unless you get some serious help, You know, I even doubt that'll help you, bro.
Well, you know what? No, let me take that back because there are people who get help and do turn their life around.
Said
But
maybe that's a 1%er, nigga.
yeah, no, and you're right.
Yeah.
That is probably like a small 1%.
You
But
know what I'm saying?
you got to think about it, bro. Think about when you look at you look at guys like Jeffrey Epstein, bro. They have so much money, bro. They get into shit like that because they have the money is power. At the end of the day, you got right now. If I wanted, like, say I could go to a car dealership, they can buy. Oh well, no, we don't do that. But if I fucking pull out a wad of cash, you know what they'll be like?
On God.
We'll
Sir,
make
I'll make
something
that
happen.
happen for you, sir.
On God.
The first thing they gonna say, we'll make something happen.
Money
That's the
talks.
first thing they gonna say.
Money talks, bro. So
Damn.
if you a young high school girl, think about it, bro. It didn't start. He wasn't testing the waters in fucking Florida, bro. He went to Florida because he found out there was pretty girls there.
On God.
He said it was
He had
easy.
probably been doing that. He had probably been enticing young women with money and talking about, oh, it starts off with a back rub.
Bro, what fucked me up about that documentary was how much, like, judges and cops involved, bro.
High level. That were also
Bro, that's
like
that's the scariest part, bro. That he can get away
Yeah.
with so much. These motherfucking girls are like, bro, they're going to the fucking police for help, and they're working with him, bro. Like, what do you?
Yeah.
You have no choice but to work with him at that point.
Think
bro.
about it, bro.
That's
in the
scary,
in the
dog.
documentary.
Yeah, documentary is like that's
just
some like
deep.
Hollywood
If you
shit.
haven't seen that shit,
Watch it.
you
Yeah.
better watch it. If you don't watch it, I'm testing you,
What's
bro.
it called?
It's called Dirty Money.
Dirty Money. Oh
Jeffrey
my,
Epstein.
it's like it's a few episodes, I think.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
a series,
it's a
bro.
series.
It's like a, what is it like? You know, like Roots type of stuff, where it's like it
nah, don't ever do that to Roots, dog.
Bro, Roots is like that. What do you mean?
Fuck it.
Roots
Don't
goes
ever
into
do that
sections.
to Roots.
Don't ever do that to Roots.
It's yeah. I mean, it breaks up into sections.
Damn.
You know what I mean? It's like broken off into sections, so it's not a movie, but
You
it's
know
like
what's
you can
crazy?
ingest as much as you possibly can in that
My
moment,
nigga,
bro.
You wanna really know what's
Because
crazy?
I know I had to pause after some of it. I was like, bro,
You
this
know
is
what's
too
crazy?
much, bro.
This
It's a little much. It is. It is.
This nigga got caught, right? This motherfucker over here got caught, and they let him out. On the doc, I don't want to spoil it
And then he
too much.
fucking dipped.
Bruh, yeah, like this motherfucker got caught, that's how you know everybody was involved, because he got caught, got out, and went to do the same shit. Like, didn't even learn, bro. He's like, all right, we got this on lock. We gonna go harder this time.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know money talks. 'Cause if the judge knows you're a flight risk, they're gonna keep you in, dog.
Exactly. And
Or
you're telling
anything.
me a motherfucker with millions of dollars ain't a flight risk?
Not
Shut
millions.
up.
You got billions, bro.
They keep people that are broke, like, oh, he's a flight risk.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, even
I'm
if
not
he's
gonna
broke,
say-
right?
What do you think about the celebrities involved? Which ones shocked you?
Who's
When you,
involved?
when you heard about all the people
Well, that were on the flight logs.
But yeah,
Oh,
which one
Clinton.
really hit you?
I ain't gonna lie.
Besides Clinton, I seen that.
See,
Come on,
That
bro.
was
Clinton was
no,
my
but
nigga,
that's
dog.
funny. It's
I
funny
ain't
as
gonna lie.
because it would be him, dog.
I ain't gonna lie. Seeing Jay-Z's name on there, I was like, wait,
Bruh,
what?
Beyonce?
They flying with, but see, supposedly they've already debunked they used one of his private planes. They never had contact with him.
That's true. Hey, you
That's
can't
what
knock that though. You can't knock that.
That's what their
Hey.
excuse is.
Hey, niggas use drug dealers' whips all the time. Hey, let me borrow that Ferrari real fast.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's not.
That's
you
true.
can't knock that, bro.
So because you could get on his flight log, because you never know what they was doing, they probably got
no,
on
if
his
you go
flight
to the
log.
island, that's different.
Huh?
You go to the island.
Yeah,
that's
no,
different.
no. If you go to his island, I don't know. But I don't know. There has been people that there's been reports that said that they saw, like Clinton there, but he wasn't on that tip.
I don't think they all were.
That's what I'm saying. They said that they
I don't give a fuck,
saw
bro.
people that were there and were on that tip, and they saw people that were there, but they weren't on that tip.
Jonte, you don't go to something like that if you're not on that tip.
I don't believe that, bro.
That's the only thing.
Okay,
bro. Yeah.
okay.
So you would go? You would go?
I don't believe that.
No,
Me,
I
answer
wouldn't
the,
go.
answer
Yeah,
the question.
exactly.
Would
no,
you go?
No, but that's
All right,
because
then.
I have
Exactly.
I have my own moral standing on it. Like some niggas
So
like
that means that
not
motherfuckers
moral.
got no
nah,
morals.
bro.
On
Because if
God. On
if
God.
hey, look, at the same time, if I see a nigga pricking his needle, like pricking a needle while we talking, and it's like whatever, bro, he doing his thing.
No, you better tell
But-
a nigga to stop.
Exactly. But I may be like, whatever, he's doing his thing. But I may have an experience where it's like, oh shit, I've seen so many people die from it, like us, and we're like, nah, we don't like that. So some people's moral standings
point.
get
You got a
skewed,
point.
bro. Power skews your moral standings, bro. People go to orgies all the time and don't do nothing. Dave Chappelle made a fucking
weird.
skit,
Have-
made a
have-
skit about that, bro.
Have you ever seen that movie
He
with Tom
said,
Hanks?
eyes wide, yes,
Eyes wide open.
Oh,
eyes wide
God.
open.
Here we go.
bro.
Never
because
seen. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
bro, he's
When I was
just
a little
walking,
ass kid on accident. I was like, what the fuck is
bro.
this?
He's watching the orgy,
Yeah.
but he's not in it. So it's like,
Damn.
I believe that they're all criminals at the end of the day, because if you know that's happening and you're not saying nothing, you're a criminal.
Damn. Yeah.
But I don't think they were on that same tip.
But you don't believe that there's some part of them that enjoys that shit by them being there and watching it.
I don't know, bro.
Well, you want to know?
I
So you
just,
think you don't think he killed himself?
I don't think he killed himself.
You don't?
I don't think he killed himself.
I think
I don't think so.
I think the people in power, like I'm not talking about like the rich, like we're not talking about famous people like Beyonce and Jay-Z. I'm talking about motherfuckers like senators, congressmen. Those are the people who made sure that he didn't make it to the day of light to stand trial.
the people on that list.
The people are the people.
So you think that list is accurate?
Come on, bro.
No, I'm just asking.
He has to. Not only is it accurate, but they has to be accurate for, just like you say, just how there's rules for motherfuckers to have a driver's license. Well, there's rules for motherfuckers to have private planes. They have to keep logs.
God.
They have to keep. So those shits have to be accurate.
Hey, bro. Even the workers that work there was snitching on people.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Imagine you working on an island and you just seeing all these celebrities pop up, bro.
That's on some other shit.
What's on some next level shit is they was getting away with it, and these dudes didn't say nothing before because they just getting paid. They're like, fuck, I'm just gonna mind my business.
Yeah, I remember one of the guys that was working, he was the electrician and working the towers or something. That's what he said. He saw a girl that like was like his daughter's age, and he was like, I'm done. That was one of the guys that said he was
Yeah,
out.
oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That he was on that talked, huh?
Yeah, he was one of the ones that came out, and he was like, after I saw that, and he called out one of the guys from the UK or something, was like doing that. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah, that's what it takes sometimes, bro, to relate to the situation. You know what I
But
mean?
yeah, it's like, no, I can't do this. No matter how much money you put in.
But then again, he probably was rich already. Like, fuck it. Like,
That's
I
what
can
I'm saying.
cash
Money.
out.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I came back to. Money will disperse all your morals, bro. And that's why I'm saying. That's why I don't believe that every single person there was there for that. Because you never know. Maybe he was a wrangler. Like, he's a hustler, bro. If you look at Epstein, he was a hustler. He was looking for more money to maybe pay for these pedophiles. Was like, hey, I need this money so you could do this volunteer service. And it's like, but you get a kickback, tax breaks, whatever. But that's what you need, that donation. And Epstein had a huge name for donations, bro.
he had
So,
everybody.
That's what I'm saying. You get kickbacks for when you're rich, bro. You put money into donations that are legit. You get major kickbacks.
So I think what you're trying to say, are you trying to say that Jeffrey Epstein didn't originally start off with this fucking obsession, but then because of the people he was around and the money, you're saying the money enticed him to go further?
I think that his money, he was a money guy first. He was a money guy first. If you ever watched the original, he was a money guy first. It always was about the money. It's all about manipulating for the money. But then he realized that people were like, hey, I see that you got all this stuff, you got all this land, you got all this. Let me use it for that. I'll pay you. He only cared about the money. If you understand how Epstein was, he cared about the money. But like you were saying, when you got like some type of like, oh, I kind of like what he's doing over there. Or like, I kind of see what he's doing over there. Then he started tickling his fancy. And that's when the middleman, that's what I'm saying, you're just the middleman. But once you start indulging into what the middleman is, like what the other guy's doing when you're the middleman, that's when you fuck up the business. You're just supposed to be service supply. You're just supposed to do it.
Yep.
But now you want to play on the side, you mess up the business.
Yeah, on God, that's what they showed on the documentary too.
But at the end of the day, man, we can't.
That's all.
What the man was
I don't know.
doing was.
Oh,
just
absolutely.
You know what else is
terrible,
wild?
man?
That list is just so like. There's nobody that's on that list that you don't question. Everybody on that list, you're like, I could see them doing that. Cause let me be real with you. Let's be real, bro. Imagine Tupac was on that list. You'd be like, what the fuck? Tupac wasn't on that list, boy. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you know what I'm saying? Somebody that you think is actually a good person in this world. I don't know.
You never know, bro.
Bro, I honestly, none of the names on the list surprised me besides Jay-Z and Beyonce because the rest of them are
Yeah,
fucking
that fucked me
politicians.
up.
And I already know,
Will
dude.
Smith was
If
on
you
it.
if you know the
Fucked me
if you know the
Will Smith
definition.
is on it.
Oh
Chris
yeah, I
Tucker's on
forgot
it,
about
too.
Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith is weird.
If you know the definition of politician, like the root, you know where it comes from is the Greek word poly, which means like to lie, like right? Politicians,
Well,
motherfuckers
politicians,
lie.
the whole thing is to lie.
And a tick is a blood sucking.
Yeah.
Bug,
Yeah,
dog.
you
So
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
They got many blood suckers in this whole.
Yeah,
People just suck the blood out of you, dog.
yeah.
I mean, and that's exactly what I mean. I said it goes back to the COVID thing, goes back to the control, bro. If I can control you, if I can control your life and what you do, I can control you. I control your energy. I control what you put into the world.
What do you think is gonna happen with what's her name, bro?
Ghislaine?
Ghislaine, oh,
Yeah.
she going to jail.
She's in jail, but you think she's gonna like
She's already
last?
Yeah, she's already staying trial. They can't kill another
No.
one. They've already killed one, and it's already been movie style. So everybody's already onto them.
What's her name?
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine Maxine
She
or
has
Maxine
a crazy
Ghislaine, some
ass
shit.
name,
Yeah, I
bro.
don't
You
know.
can't even spell it.
I think it's
Gish.
I ain't gonna lie, that name is dope. That shit is clean. She fucked that name up, boy.
Lene. I think it's GishLene.
That's crazy, man. So, but y'all never told me who. So you said Jay-Z and Beyonce. Who did you say? That was
I
on that list
heard-
that
I
fucked
don't
you
remember.
up. No, I'm just saying that. What, you don't remember
Will
a name
Smith.
that fucked you?
I think Will Smith was on there.
And that fucked you up.
Yeah, I was like, Fresh Prince,
I
bro.
wanna be
The Fresh Prince
Like that one messed me up, bro. Like
getting down and
I
dirty.
think Chris Tucker was on there too.
Oh yeah, I see that one probably. fucked
Yeah,
me
that
up,
one
bro.
messed me up more than Will
Kind
Smith.
of, but not really. I could see it. Movie actors are dedicated, dog. Like,
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm telling you, bro. Is that I believe that like that's the thing. Like with Hollywood, bro, you start giving up your morals to that stuff. That's why people always say you sell your soul. But what happens is when somebody keeps throwing money in your face, and let me give you this. Once you get bought, I remember Kevin Garnett said that stuff. Like a recruiter tried to give him money to go to his team, and his grandma came out with a 12 gauge and said, "Get the fuck out," and ran.
oh yeah, I remember that.
And he said, and his grandma told him, once you're bought once, you will always be bought. So it's like when you have that mentality where money can buy
South,
everything,
boy,
bro,
they be spending
you can't
cash in
sit
the
there and just be
South.
like,
Hey,
whatever.
At the end, that's why I respect
That's why
people.
niggas go ghost.
That's
They
why I
go
respect
ghost.
people like Dave Chappelle, right? Dave Chappelle
He had to
turned
go
down
ghost.
$50 million from Comedy Central
Nah.
because they wanted him to wear a fucking dress, and he was like, nah.
Nah, but you gotta understand that was just like 10% of what he was really supposed to make, from what I've read. He was supposed to. What's 10%?
10% of
So
50 million, bro. That's fucking ridiculous. But think about it, bro. Think about how
No,
much.
he was supposed to make more. Like,
But think
500
about- but-
500 mil.
500
But
mil.
think
From
about
what
it, bro.
From what I understand.
Think about how
What I
much
read.
fucking balls you have to know that you're
Turn down
turning down
50 mil.
$500 million.
It's gotta
He
be a
didn't
lot.
turn down 5. He turned down 50 million. 'cause
He
should've
turned down
gotten
50
more.
million.
He should have gotten more.
He shoulda got
That's
more.
But he
why.
still turned down 50
Think-
though.
think-
Dave?
think-
Which is still
Yeah.
What year was this? 2000.
2000 and something, and when he
That-
turned when he told Comedy Central, no, I'm not gonna fucking continue to do the show because y'all want me to do all kinds of things that I'm not comfortable with that go against what I morally stand for. He walked away from it, then went to Africa on a soul searching trip, and you know what they did? They
said he
fucking
was a
labeled him
crackhead.
as a fucking crazy crackhead who lost
doing
his
crack in
mind
Africa.
and went to Africa to fucking.
Yeah, they did him.
But
That's
all
what
he
they do, they'll
did, all he
blacklist
did
you.
was went on
If you
fucking
don't-
vacation.
They call every black person a crackhead that fuck them up, bro, because people believe it right away.
That's what I'm saying.
I
They'll
don't know
blacklist
why.
you once you start thinking differently against the grain. They'll blacklist you.
But
Came
that-
back all buff and just.
But that's why,
started
hey,
doing his thing,
but
dog.
that's why I respect him because the motherfucker turned down 50 million, bro, and
Everybody
he would not,
respects him.
and he would not change
Yeah.
what he stood for.
That's what I'm
God,
saying.
bro. Everybody respects Dave. Even
Yeah.
that's the first thing they tell Dave, bro.
Yeah,
You the realest nigga for doing what you did, and you came back and got back
bro.
on top.
But think about how
Come
real he
on.
is, bro.
Right.
He's so real that motherfucking when he said, "Hey, you know what? If y'all don't fucking take the Chappelle show off of Netflix, I will not do another fucking thing for y'all." You know what Netflix did? They said, "You know what? We don't think
Netflix
it's
is
right,"
a real
and
one.
they
Show that
fucking took that
dedication
shit off.
fast.
They took that shit off, and then you know what? They end up fucking lobbying for Viacom to fucking pay this man.
Yeah, bro. That was. Hey,
Come
I remember
on.
that shit, bro.
Come on, you can't.
I remember that.
You can't
shit.
tell me that's not fucking real, bro. When you have a fucking $1 billion company like Netflix fucking lobby for another company that fucking did you dirty to pay you.
And you know what's funny? A lot of people still believe he went to Africa and became a crackhead. They don't believe they try to blackmail him and
They
all that shit.
blacklisted
That's
that man
what's
like a
fucking
mug,
crazy,
bro.
You know why they won't
The
believe that
tabloids,
shit?
the tabloids will always destroy you. That's why it's like I don't be believing what they put on the tabloids.
You know
all
why
the
they
time,
won't believe
man.
that shit? Because that validates all the other shit that people say, like the shit about Britney Spears, about how Britney Spears is controlled and she can't do shit, and about her. If they validate what they did to Dave Chappelle, that validates what all kinds of famous people have say they've been getting happen to them for years. It makes it real. So why would I validate that? Because
Yeah, just keep pointing them, keep putting them as crazy, right?
exactly.
It's like it's not a common thing to see that happen, bro. I mean, it is a common thing. You see it all the time,
it's
bro.
common, but Dave Chappelle was like the first one that was probably like televised.
Well, Dave Chappelle was different because you didn't see him have no breakdown. Like
I think that's what's different.
Like,
exactly.
So like when you have think about it. When you have Mariah Carey, she had a stupid breakdown. When you had Martin
Martin
Lawrence,
Lawrence.
stupid breakdown. Britney Spears, stupid breakdown. So it's like, oh, they're crazy. So that's why they're doing that. Versus Dave Chappelle said, hey, I feel like I'm about to crack because y'all doing too much. I'm dipping out. So they had to put front and center, Dave Chappelle's a crackhead. But Dave Chappelle never came out and said nothing because he would have looked crazy like Cat Williams.
Because
that's what happened. Because Cat Williams came out and tried to fight for his name, and all it did was make him look crazier. Because the media could just make it do stupid. Because look at this, is what they did. Remember in the Target store?
You're done.
Remember in the Target store?
They did Cat Williams. They did that.
Remember that? Remember in the
dirty,
Target
bro.
store? Because if I came up to you
He was
and I'm talking to you crazy like,
dope, though.
nah,
Man,
man, this man is just he's brilliant, bro. When you're brilliant,
but you can't say with brilliance comes.
But that's what I'm
with
saying.
Genius comes crazy.
Bro,
but that's what I'm saying. But when a nigga,
dope heads, that nigga ain't on no.
nah,
dope,
he ain't
bro.
on drugs, bro. He's just crazy. He's a little off his rocker, bro. Because when you're
real.
smart like that, bro, you are a little off your rocker. Just be honest with it.
I heard
because
with
people
Genius
can't
comes
understand
crazy.
you.
Kanye.
Yeah, bro. When you have an IQ, think about it. Einstein was crazy, bro. They say he had Asperger's because they couldn't control him in class. This man has found the theory of relativity. So look at Elon Musk. Elon Musk is hard as heck to hear, bro. He is a very. It looks like he's on the spectrum when you hear Elon Musk talks.
Think
But
about
this man is brilliant. So like when you think about guys like Cat Williams, and that's why I say I defend Cat Williams because like when they try to like talk about him slapping the dude in the face, man, if you disrespect me, I don't give a damn what you. I'm gonna slap you in your face. But they try to be like, oh, he's crazy for that. I'm like, dude, listen to what he said to Cat. And you tell me you ain't gonna slap him.
It's because
So-
it's about trying to control the narrative, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They
If I
just
can
wanna paint
control,
you.
if I
They
can
just wanna
control
paint
the
you somewhere.
story about, if I can control the story around what it is that you're doing, I can paint the picture of you. I can tell people exactly what you are, and that's exactly what the media did with Cat Williams. Man, they painted a picture where they made this nigga seem like he was fucking off. Like he said, he was smoking crack, he was doing this, he was doing that, he was doing it. Bro, but this nigga was when he fought that little kid, he was in the hood. This kid tried him. This kid put his hands on him. This kid put his hands on him first.
Oh
Bro,
God, bro.
And they all called him out for that. They said, bro, don't be doing that to Cat. All his homies was telling him that. Like, they were mad at the dude for fighting with Cat. It's like,
you
what is
grew
wrong
up in
with
the
you?
hood, bro. You hit anybody, you getting it, bro.
How many times your mom told you keep your hands to yourself?
It don't.
And don't start nothing you can't finish.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just this shit was televised. That's
Yeah.
the only difference, bro.
Some kid had a camera out. That's what happened.
That's the only difference, bro. And the kid was bigger than him. It was a fair fight. It wasn't like
he said that
you know what I'm
shit was
saying.
fair.
You know
Hey, it was fair.
It's
That's
not
funny.
like that nigga was bigger and stronger. I think the kid was stronger too,
Low kid looked like it.
bruh.
I mean, but at the end of the
I
day,
do want to know why was he out there, but I guess that's
He was playing with the kids.
Nigga,
was
he
just
was
kid-
showing love.
He was
He
just
was showing love. He was playing
Okay.
like sports with the kids.
That's
And then
cool.
like, you know how smack talking is. You ever play
Yeah.
sports with a teenager, they run their mouth.
We always
Then they
did.
just get a little. Then they try to get a little hard and testy. And it's like, okay, now I
it's
gotta
always
put you in your
like
place.
that, bro. It's always
We
like
all
that.
been
Yeah,
there.
bro. You can't. Man, that shit was funny to me.
I mean, but speaking of fucking getting testy with older dudes in sports, man, y'all remember how we used to play basketball with Coach Gordon in the gym and shit like that? And them niggas used to be, dog, them niggas used to manhandle us like we was grown men.
because they couldn't fuck with y'all.
Bro, because they knew if it was a
Nigga.
fair game, they wouldn't beat us.
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you. So I've never told you this, bro. I remember the first time I walked, not the first time I walked in the gym, but I seen this nigga Xavier, boy. I walked in the gym one time on some random shit. This nigga did a putback dunk, bruh. I walked in, this nigga just shazammed. I'm like, what the fuck,
The nigga was
bruh?
doing that shit since he was a freshman.
On my
too.
mama, bro. I ain't never seen that shit live, though,
But
bruh.
but see, when you go to that, when we talk about how I was
You
doing that
think
shit,
Gordon's trying to get dunked on, nigga, by you?
hey, no, but look. When we talk about when we talk about how I was doing that as a freshman, then we gotta remember what happened freshman year. I fucking met Coach Tyler. Then this nigga was like, oh, you know what he told me? This nigga used to make me and this nigga Jay. He used to make me and Jonte
I got my own
practice.
feelings about this
He used to
dude,
make
man.
us practice with varsity every single day. We practiced with the varsity we were on JV, but we
And give 'em
practiced
buckets.
with varsity every single day. And you know why he said we had to practice with varsity? Because he needed the look. He needed the look like they were playing another varsity team. Because the bench players that he had on varsity instead of us were fucking ass. But then
I think y'all were probably better than.
but you know
most
why
of
he
the
told us?
varsity.
You know why he told us
Bro,
we
we
couldn't
went to
be,
CIF.
bro.
Did they?
You know why he told us we couldn't be on
Okay, let me
varsity?
tell you
I
my
mean, we
senior
talking
year.
basketball, not
Hold on.
football. Not
Hold on, though.
football.
Hold on, though.
Oh, let's
Hold
talk
on,
about
though.
09. How that's a
Hold
big
on.
That's what I'm
flunk.
saying.
Hold on, though.
Flunk, whatever. We still better than y'all.
Hold on, though.
Yeah,
By
that
a
was a
mile.
bust.
Hold on, though.
What did y'all do?
Tell me
In
why.
football?
Yeah.
Tell me why he
Yeah.
told me and Jonte we couldn't be
Just
on
like
the
y'all.
varsity team.
No, y'all didn't win no games.
We didn't win no games, but
And you
that's
lost
what
the
I'm saying.
CV.
But you got to remember, man. You got to remember what happened freshman year when I met that nigga Coach Tyler. Like you said, before I met Coach Tyler, think about it. Preseason in the summer, I was fucking dropping left hand spins on fucking niggas. I was spinning and finishing with the left hand like it was nothing. But what happened was when I met this nigga Coach Tyler, he started being on some other shit, bro. Like he literally used to make me and Jonte practice with varsity every day. Every day we practice with these cats because he said he needed a real look. He said he needed the other team to have, and I understand that. But when we asked him why can't we be on varsity, he told us it was because we was too combative. And that was because
y'all should have been on varsity, bro.
Bro, if we would have been on varsity, that 09 team, we probably could have won CIF, bro. I promise you.
On basketball, for sure.
We probably could have won CIF.
Our bench would have been nasty because you had two motherfuckers that's hungry, and we gonna work you every day, bro.
Imagine you off the bench,
bro. They wouldn't be able to handle. You would have been
like Lou Williams, my nigga. Oh God, bro.
I'd have gave him too much energy.
Damn, I didn't even think about that, bro.
But that's what I'm saying.
Johnny? Oh my,
bro. Imagine me, Johnny,
if he would have let me play, if they would have let me play my freshman year, and
I know Johnny want to be on the show, right?
Oh, yeah,
get you on here, my nigga. Shout out to my
Lil
nigga
Scrondo.
What was you saying though?
Hey, but like you say, if all of us would have been together on varsity, it'd have been a done deal. But but because he felt like he needed to break us. He did whatever he did in his power to bend us over and to make us submit because we wanted to play basketball. And by doing that hindered my game. That changed how I played.
So like, bro, like we could get back into that. Like,
wait, hold up. So what do you mean? So you think you would have been better off without all that?
Bro, absolutely.
Think about it. Think about it this. Let's put it this way.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel you.
Let's put it this way. After Coach Tyler left, my sophomore year, Coach Lamont came in. My junior year, Johnny and Jonte's senior year.
I came back.
We went all the way to CIF playoffs.
Yeah.
And we hadn't been to playoffs in years.
So again, we'll backtrack. My sophomore year, I said I'm done playing with this clown. He disrespected my brother. He disrespected me.
Juga was cold at basketball.
Bro, my brother could have been D1 in basketball
D1 for
easily.
sure, bro.
D1 basketball easy. Bro, I play with him, and I'm like, bro, I could never get on his level. Bro, and it's my brother.
My nigga.
This is my brother. And like, I always compete, and then I'll play basketball with him, and I'm like, bro, I cannot do that. Like, when you see somebody, you look and you're like, I can't do that. No matter how hard I try,
remember when
I can't
he had
do
that dunk?
That's my brother.
Remember when Juga had that dunk
bro,
and he busted his chin on the fucking rim?
Got his stuff put back together. It was against Lakita because I remember I walked in when he did it.
God, bro.
And I walked in with him when he got it. He said, oh, I'm good. He looked at me, he said, you good? I'm good. He said, yeah, you're good. He went back out there, got his shit stitched up, and went back out there and dropped 10 more buckets.
Bro,
oh my God.
I remember that shit, bro. This nigga dunked.
Bro, I know.
He was so high up on that dunk, he
was so
busted
cold
his
at basketball.
chin,
bro. But it was raw. Like, this was insane, bro. And but like, we transitioned out of that basketball stuff. Like, that's why I stopped playing because I saw that wasted. You wasted him. You're not going to waste my talent. I don't care about you. So I stopped playing. Once he stopped and Lamont came in, Lamont said, hey, I want you to come play. Just be what you got to be and we going to win. I said, all right, I'm going to come over here because I feel like we got a good enough team to go to playoffs.
And my boys is telling me to
and
come.
My boys want me to come play. I'm going to come play because I don't have to, bro. I already got Scotty. I already got offers. I already got things going on outside of basketball. I don't need to play no more. Yeah. But I'm going to play for my dudes because, nigga, this is us. This is Indio.
Right. That's right.
You know what I mean?
And you always need that extra weapon, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I'll do whatever we got to take to get to the playoffs. And guess what? We did it after what? 10? What was the drought?
I think it was like 10 years.
10 years before we got there to the playoffs.
And
then after that, playoff. Man, they don't never not go to playoffs.
But that shows you the power of good coaching. I mean, that's why in track, that's why we were at the level we were.
But that was Caleb too, no? And didn't he help you?
Caleb?
Cause I could have seen Caleb in the gym, no.
Caleb would come every now and then, but like you said, it was mainly Coach Lamont, bro.
Lamont's a real nigga, bro.
Lamont came in there, bro.
Yeah, in basketball.
He came in there, and we were hungry, and we adapted his attitude, man.
He has that mindset of, he looks at you like, what if I was, you know what I'm saying? He has more of the mindset of us, more of them, cause you know.
He came from, you know what I'm saying? He came from it.
He came from all that.
So. That's kind of big, bro. We should talk about that high school coaching, bro.
Bro, it's big.
Think about how many niggas didn't make the fucking league of any sport, whether it's NBA or NFL, because of coaching.
Straight up. That's all it is.
They thought you were too dumb. Fuck him. I ain't going to help him.
Yeah.
Oh, he talks back. I ain't going to help him.
Right.
He's from the
they
hood.
Got too
I ain't
much
going
pride.
to help.
Yeah.
Too much pride, bro.
They need to be in control. So like that's the thing. That's what stopped me, bro. Cause I'm hard headed, bro.
Yeah.
I shouldn't.
He was.
I was hard headed, bro. Ain't
Jugo
nobody
was
gonna
worse.
tell me.
But
No, but I used to like. I was combative, like straight up. So like, I didn't trust nobody, bro. I didn't trust GT. I didn't
Until
trust.
when?
I didn't trust Gordon. I didn't trust nobody. Cause I was raised by a single mother. What man is gonna tell me what to do, bro? When I'm raised by my mama. Like,
Same
bruh,
here, bro.
I'm a straight up, like, bruh, I made me. Like, at that
Yup.
point, like, ain't no
Real
man gonna
shit.
tell me. So you gotta come down to me to understand me. So, like, that's what changed me was when my dad died, right? And I remember we were at Hell Week.
in the mini
And-
gym, I was there. I wasn't
and
even
bro,
playing
we all-
football, and I was there.
Yeah. And we all, everybody's crying and everything. And I sat outside, bro, because I'm like, bro, I don't want no fake tears. That's what was going on in my mind. I don't want none of that, like, bonding stuff. I sat outside. My mom came outside with me. You know who came outside? GT. GT came outside and said, don't even worry about it. I understand y'all losses, but guess what? That's my son, too. I still remember that to this day, bro, because I sat outside. I said, I ain't got no dad no more. And GT said, that's my son, too. And he did it for me every time. I used to always stay the night at his house and track. That's why I was a dog at track. The only reason I was a dog at track because GT was the head coach.
And if you don't know who GT is,
That's George Thomas.
George Thomas, nigga.
Because if GT
George
was a head
Thomas,
coach,
nigga.
if I was a sophomore in high school, in football or basketball, he was just a track, but if he was a football head coach, I'd have been a football star.
Football center.
Basketball head
How
coach,
is he not?
I'm a basketball star.
He played for the Falcons.
That's what I'm saying.
Bruh,
That's that political
let me
stuff.
tell you something, bro. You want to know what made me a believer in GT? Camille. Probably the greatest female basketball player I've ever seen in my life. Tell me I'm lying, bro. I used
Bro,
to see
she
her ball up
person, yeah.
dudes.
Camille could play, man.
Dog,
Oh,
that's
bro, she's a
dog.
baller.
I mean, but that's what you gotta talk about, man. When you talk about like coaching and good coaching, that's why we were able to. That's why the track team we went
That
undefeated.
track
We
team.
were 4-time three-time DVO champions, but we would have been 4-time. But like you say, it was because of the coaching. Like you say, he didn't coach to make to DVL. He was always coaching us to go to CIF. So like you say, me and John said we used to train, and we were never training to go to DVL finals like the other schools were. We were always training to go to CIF finals. So like you said, and because we were division at the time, during our heyday, we were Division 2. So we were one of the highest divisions in all of track. So the
We were
times,
D1.
so yeah, D1, and then we dropped to D2 my
Yeah,
senior
y'all
year.
were D1,
we
no?
dropped to
We beat
dropped to
Mater Dei.
D2 my senior year,
Yeah, I
right?
remember that.
We beat Mater Dei.
But
That
the,
shit was big,
but
bro.
the whole point is like this: we were training to have to run 40, 48s, 49s, while La Quinta and Coachella and Cathedral City were
So
all training to
55.
run 55 because they just wanted to qualify for DVL. Right, and that shows the difference. Ooh, excuse me. That shows the difference between coaching, right? That shows how when you have a coach who's actually passionate about it, who actually cares, and actually wants to see you blossom and see you grow and see your development, that's where it happens, right? When coaches aren't coaching for their ego, like a lot of coaches in this valley do, they coach for their ego. They coach because I want to show that I have 25 wins and I show not in the last 5 years, when it's not about that, when it should be about, I want to help this kid get to the next platform, which is
Whatever
his
it
dream.
takes, nigga.
Exactly. And that's why the coaches in which did that, why those sports were successful. Indio basketball became successful when Coach Lamont got in there.
Bro,
Indio
but like,
track,
this was a big thing, though. He let us be us.
yeah.
Be us.
Because, bro,
Didn't
the
change
football
you,
practice,
be us.
we was throwing hands.
Basketball practice.
That's
you
how
mean.
it should
Oh,
be.
yeah, basketball practice, we was throwing hands.
That's
We
how
used
it
to
should
fight,
Basketball
bro.
practice.
We used to fight all the
That's
time.
how
We
it
used to
should
throw
be.
hands, bro. Like, even
That's
as,
what
hey, that's
brothers
my
do.
brother. My brother
That's
Justino. Just Tree. He already knows what happened in that gym.
Justino.
And
Second
he already knows
shout out.
what.
Picking on Justino, dog.
Yeah, bro, that's my boy.
He
No, that's
said,
my
yeah,
brother.
dog.
Now,
That's my brother.
Hey, hold on, wait. I'll say this though. After that moment with John Chain Justino's character on the court changed. He became a totally different animal on the court.
What exactly happened?
Bro, we
Can
threw
talk about it?
hands.
Him and John
Threw
threw hands. But here's the thing: Justino started it. Coach Lamont, we were in the gym
that's my boy.
all day. We were going.
Justino swung at me.
We were going at it.
That's right.
We were going at it. We were going at it all day, getting in each other's fucking shit all day, right? And so Coach Lamont was like, Justino, you gonna let Jonte keep doing that to you? And so on the next play, Jonte went to the basket and Justino fouled this nigga Jonte hard as shit.
No, I fouled him.
Can you blame
I fouled
him?
him.
Oh no.
No, I fouled
yeah,
him.
Jonte fouled him.
I
Yeah,
fouled him.
that's right. That's right.
I hit
My
him
bad. I
hard.
got that
'Cause
messed
I was telling
up.
him, I was like, I
In
used
his
to be
head.
Ryan Justino, bro. I'm
Yeah, he
like,
was
bro,
in his head.
you weak. And like, he did a move nice, bro. He sauced me. He sauced me, bro.
Shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, because you was feeling
blatantly
it. Because
fouled him.
Justino had,
The AI?
hey, Justino had moves, bro. But you could, if you nudge him, he'll blow back. So I was like, bro, watch out. I'm a kill you in the post. Get out. He hit me with a move spun like Pau Gasol used to do on the Lakers. Floop, bang it. He tried to do that to me. I said, nah, I'm throwing him. Boop, elbowed him, hit him against the wall. Came back, ready to throw hands on him.
He pushed you first. Remember, he pushed
me.
you.
I said, what's up?
But can you blame him?
No, fuck no.
There
We
we
do that
go.
shit all the
No.
time.
What I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what brothers do, bro.
But look, so this is why Justino changed, right? So he pushes Jonte. Jonte comes at him, pushes him back. Then Justino squares up. He throws a punch, right? And Jonte, it's so telegraphed. Sorry, Justino, I love you, bro.
That's that north
But it
side
was
in him.
so fucking telegraphed. Jonte went back like this, and Jonte was like, stop. We're not finna fight. Justino, in an angry fury, threw another punch, missed again, and this nigga Jonte picked his punch and went. and just squared up and teed one man right on his nose, and he started bleeding. But the reason he changed was because after that, he realized that after he took shit from Jonte, he realized that couldn't nobody else give him no shit. He realized that nobody
Justino
on
was
the nobody on the other
Your
side of the
switch
court
on
could
Justino?
fucking give him shit.
Bro, but no, when Justino came the next day, bro, practice on it. Game time on it, bro. Like, we needed that. We needed to
Coach
lift.
him up,
But
him
we
out,
was
put him
able,
in.
like, bro, like, for us to be able to figure
That's
that
that
out, that's
growth.
coaching, bro. That's
that
coaching.
growth.
Let these niggas fight it out, or like whatever.
All right. So, y'all heard Donda yet?
Hell yeah, bro. That shit is hard, bro.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard, bro.
What you think, X?
There's some songs that are hard, but I don't think it's a classic like everybody's saying.
I don't think so. Either.
I think it's a classic, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where do you rank it? So if it's a classic,
Oh,
where do you rank
I gotta
it?
rank that one right now.
Right now.
I have to make
If
it an
it's a
instant classic.
Well,
You're saying it's a classic.
You're
Any
saying-
classic
is it
should
top
be-
Bro,
five?
Bro, Kanye,
Classic is top 5 for sure.
all of his albums are classics.
No.
Yes. So this is why I say it's a classic,
You
bro.
think Yeezus is a classic? Did you see how you paused? Let me ask you something. You think Graduation is a classic?
Graduation
You
is
see
a
how
classic.
fast we all said yeah?
Because that's what I'm saying. It's so
Come
early
on,
on our
bruh.
times, bro. Like, this is why I'm trying to tell you. It's easy for me to say Graduation is a classic because when I was young and very influential and heard some stuff and didn't deal with all the bullshit, it was like, that's easy, bro. Like, Kanye West was like that dude. Like, you knew when Kanye West put out a song, it was nothing like you heard on the radio. It was like gonna be Kanye West. So now we talking about nowadays, man, everybody got that type of level production that Kanye did.
True.
So now we're
I
talking
don't
about new
think
era.
so.
What?
I don't think everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Yeezus is a classic based off of production.
Exactly. That's
It's a
why I would
classic.
give it not classic, but that's
It's
why
a
I think
classic.
it's good.
But it's a classic
The
because the
production-
production is not like anything else you've ever heard during that
Yeah,
time.
but we talking whole album as a whole.
Yeah,
I don't.
I could give
so
it.
is it top 5?
not in his realm.
So it's
Nah, Yeezus is a top 5 for him.
you don't think it's a top 5 Kanye album,
No,
but it's a classic.
it's a classic.
What about you, X? You think it's a top 5 because this dude.
Donda? I think Donda's a top 5.
I don't think Donda-
We'll talk. You think it's a classic?
Donda? No, I don't think it's a classic.
It will be.
I think there's some songs. I mean,
It will be.
maybe if I listen to it more, it might have the potential to grow. But from right now, I only
So you
like
only heard like one time?
none. Yeah, I've only heard one time. I only like about 3 songs right now.
It's a classic, bro.
I heard it. The first time I heard it, I wasn't feeling it. The second and third time, it hit me a little more.
You know why I really haven't feeling it is because he marketed and made it seem as if it was like his like return to like
Okay.
his heyday.
That's the theory. This is my theory.
Thank you.
No.
They made it seem
No.
like it was the old Kanye coming,
No,
bro.
this is why he did this, bro, and this is why people need to understand. Remember, Kanye West is a genius. He's thinking 2, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of everybody else. Kanye West did it like a tech company. And I remember, like, somebody said this on Instagram. It's like, all right, this is my beta. So come listen to my listening party. This is actually the finished product of my beta. So people went out on the first time, and remember, he had all these different type of tracks with different artists featuring on it. And then he came back, and then they said the release date is this time. But then he kept working on it because he started reading Twitter feeds, all this stuff. He was getting real life critiques from his fans. So
So you're saying he put out an album that his fans wanted to hear? That his
no,
fans-
it was a beta. It was a beta. Like when you play Halo.
But
or
you play a
like,
beta.
think about it. You play the
Hold
beta,
on, hold on,
and
hold
then no, I'm trying to get to it. You play the beta, and then there's the game testers, and when the game testers make critiques, you come back and you put out the final product.
Based off of what? Based off of the beta tester, what they like.
Yep.
Exactly. So he made an album based off of what he thought people would like, based off of what the fucking internet, people's feedback, people's criticism and critiques gave him and made him make.
God.
Because think about it. At the end of the day, when
That's
you play
why.
when you
I
play a
understand
beta,
that.
when you play a beta, you
That's why I say it was
tell them what
genius.
you want.
It was
you tell them what you
marketing
don't
genius. It was
I
marketing
don't think
genius.
So. Putting the album is not. You gotta be.
But that's what I'm saying. Who else does that? That's again
I'm
a
gonna be
Kanye
100.
West
Hold on,
thing.
wait. Let me say
A
this.
Kanye
Let me say
West
this.
thing.
You
It
don't
was.
think those features saved his ass?
Hold on. No. Hold on, wait, booby. It
Oh,
was.
we want to talk about his
The
songs.
features.
Wait.
The features to me, they saved them.
Let me agree with Jonte. Hold on for a second, because,
Exactly, because
it
he got
was
to
a marketing. It was a marketing thing. Think about it. He made hella money before the album even came out.
Yeah.
Based off of, so it was a marketing
Oh,
thing, and
mar-
it was
yeah, money
based off
wise.
of marketing. I believe it was very
They said
successful.
Kanye
That
West
don't
didn't
make
even want to
you.
release it.
That don't make it a classic though.
Kanye West didn't want to release it. No, this is why I say it's a classic. This is why I say it's a classic. Because I'm looking at the time that Kanye West went from.
You're
Jesus-
degrading a lot of albums by saying that's a classic, bro.
They're all classics.
Not everybody's album is a classic, bro.
I'm talking about Kanye West's albums. They're all classics.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're degrading a lot of his work by saying
They're
it's
all
a classic.
classics. He
They're
puts it-
not all classics,
They're all
bro.
They're not.
All right.
What?
Well,
they're not
if-
all classics. They're
No.
all classics to me. So this is why.
You think 808s and Heartbreak is a classic?
Oh yes, 808s. It's a Heartbreak is
Yeah.
my top 5.
I don't think it's.
That was a
classic.
that was a totally
808s and
different
Heartbreaks
transition.
is my top. Exactly. For this man to come out after
think
his
it's-
mother
It's in your
dies.
top 5.
Yes.
Better
Yeah.
than Watch the Throne.
Yeah.
That's a dual album.
It's influential.
Is it better than Watch the Throne?
Are we talking about dual albums?
I'm just asking. Is
Think
better?
about it, bro. That album was so different because think about it. It was produced
Is
solely.
it better
It was
than Watch the
produced.
Throne? That's
It was
all I
produced
ask.
by solely
No.
him and Kid Cudi.
Yeah. it was.
100%.
Yeah, that's why you a huge Kid Cudi fan.
Oh yeah,
I get
100%.
you on
Everybody
that.
fucking
But-
everybody who know me
This
know
is the
that.
first time. This is the
Oh,
first
God.
time I like. Okay,
Yeah.
again, this is the first time a man made a full auto-tune song. Now everything you hear to this day still got auto-tune touches to it.
That's
he
true.
made a full auto-tune song.
Didn't
Before-
T-Pain?
No, not T-Pain. Like did
He
okay.
got you there.
You know what? Did T-Pain come out before?
T-Pain. What
T-Pain
about
buy
MB
you a-
Riders, nigga?
Yeah.
No, but did he come out with the full
What about
album?
MB
No, but that was
Riders?
that's a talk box. Is that auto tune or a
It's
talk
auto
box?
tune.
Epiphany is all auto tune.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
did Epiphany come out before?
Epiphany did come out before.
Okay,
fucking
so
808s and
yeah,
Heartbreak. If I
Epiphany
think-
is the
if-
first
if-
auto-tune.
Don't
There's
quote
only
me.
3 songs on 808 Heartbreaks that I would consider
Okay.
like classic-ish. If
Well,
you
I'm
go to Graduation, Late Registration,
Bro,
What's
those,
the other
but you
one?
gotta
Watch
think
the
about
Throne?
it. You gotta think about
No,
how
let me
much
finish.
time has passed by.
no, I give you that. But I'm talking about classic. When I talk about a classic album, I think of Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City. Start to finish. 808 isn't start to finish, bro.
Yes, it is.
Neither is this last album.
Okay,
Nigga, you tripping.
Beautiful
tripping.
Dark Twisted Fantasy, start to finish, bro.
bro. Like you're like this is what I'm saying, man. They're classics in their own
Bro,
realms.
he has a song
like,
called
you-
Donda Chant.
and it's just, and it's
Donda.
and it's
Bro, what
based
about
off
the
of,
Pop Smoke song?
and it's based off of his.
What about the Pop Smoke?
Okay,
he fucked
let's
that
let's
whole
decipher
song
it.
up.
The Donda chant is based off of his mother's heartbeat dying from the point that it
That's-
was coming into the end.
That's cool.
That's okay. You didn't like it based off of because you didn't like it. But again, somebody gets somebody that you get something out of that. Now you understand why he made it. Again, you're not
you
getting
talking
BS.
meaning and all that. That's cool, but I'm talking.
But
as far
that's
as,
what his artwork is meaning. This is art, bro. It's music.
It's
music
art.
is art.
No, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. I fuck with the album because to me it came off as a gospel album, like how you said one time, and it's probably the greatest gospel album ever made to man.
Yes.
There's nobody's gonna touch that. But I feel like the feature saved his ass, bro. 'Cause
Okay.
he had some fire ass features.
Okay,
You talking
so-
about Roddy Rich. Oh my God, Jay Electronica.
Don
Yeah,
Tolliver.
that's
What did
one
he
of the
say?
hardest songs.
I never
That's the
been
best
on
song.
the GXR or the Honda, but I drew my Ducati through Wakanda. What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, bro?
Okay, so this is
The
what I would
feature,
say about it.
Come on, no, he killed it, bro.
All right, but this is what I'm saying about it. Is like you have to understand after Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Kanye West started being behind the scenes in his own albums.
True.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. He was starting to create art in his own albums outside of himself. Yeezus was completely, like, mostly produced by Travis Scott, bro. He had most of the influence in that whole album. He was putting Travis Scott on before niggas even understood it.
I get you. I
So-
get you on all that, but we talking solely on this album, song
Okay,
for song.
well, that's what I'm
bro.
trying to tell
You're
you.
not-
Song for song.
You're talking about
everything-
meanings and all other shit. You're not talking
Okay.
about bars. You're not talking about beats. If we talking beats alone,
His production is
even-
better. His production was
No.
way better than most people's.
then J. Cole's. You think that album's better than J. Cole's album? Let me ask you that.
Which album?
The last one he put out.
No.
That's not,
I
you
gotta
have to
give it
think
time.
about that.
I gotta give it time.
No, you just don't want to say.
Based off what I heard so
No,
far,
I
no.
respect your loyalty. I
No,
respect the loyalty, my nigga.
because Kanye
You,
West has
what about
been so-
bars? You think
bars?
bar for
No.
bar?
If you want to, because
That's rapping. What?
J.
What do we
Cole-
do this for?
so okay, you want to compare J. Cole because J. Cole had no features. Obviously, this man has more bars in a study session compared to what Kanye West had.
I would
Hey,
give Kanye the features, and he still loses by a landslide. That's the only good thing
In
about that
lyricism,
album.
in lyricism,
No, I'm talking
That's what you're
about.
saying. You're
I
saying
can
bars.
listen to the J. Cole
music
album
is more than
from
lyrics.
start. Huh?
Music is more than lyrics.
It's lyrics are a good 75%.
Absolutely, when you talk about rap, but that's what I'm saying. You're talking about top 5 artists, top 5 influential people. Art is
Kanye.
more than a lyric.
That's Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye.
That's cool, but we talking about album. We talking about
Album?
album.
That
We're not
808
talking about. I
album.
never said.
808s was an influential album.
I'm talking about. If 808s was influential, everybody would be doing
Heartless, bro. That's the first time. That's why.
Auto-tunes.
Okay,
That's
okay.
why we have
People
auto-tune a
don't-
lot now.
nigga.
Okay.
Real niggas don't respect auto tune.
What do you mean? Okay.
What do you mean?
What do
Donovan Vertelliver fucking
who do you
use
like?
auto-tune?
What's
Hey.
the definition
Roddy
of a real
Ricch,
nigga?
everybody use auto-tune.
Okay.
Nah, right. Rich doesn't always
Hey,
use
hey.
auto-tune.
Future talks about his depression in his music. Roddy Ricch talks about his depression in his
Cudi
music.
talks about his
Cudi
music.
talks about his
I
depression.
give you that.
The first artist to really make a whole album about his depression
Cudi.
was Kanye West.
No,
Was it?
Triple
Yes, it
X
was,
did
bro.
one recently.
Triple X? Are you saying he's before Kanye?
No, it said album. You said album.
Don, if
before.
you're saying Donda's about his depression, that came out way after
I'm not
other
talking about that.
albums.
We're talking about 808s and Heartbreak.
Okay, but
We are.
808s and Heartbreak came out after fucking.
But that's why this.
Wait.
Okay, I'm making my argument based off of 808s and Heartbreak.
All right, we ran out of time. Sorry. Donda, what do you give it out of 10 stars?
Out of 10 right now, I give it an 8.
What do
You
you
listen
give
to the
it?
full album?
Yeah.
What do you give it?
So far from what I listened to, I give it a 5.
Yeah, I give it a 5. I was gonna say 6, but I only have 6 good songs. There's like what 24 on there? Probably more than that. That's not even half. But it's worth a listen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, before we get out here, let me get some top 5s. Who's your top 5 artists of all time?
And just music or
Shit,
rap,
rap,
hip hop, rap.
hip hop, hippity hop.
Top 5 in my rap. Okay. Number 1 would definitely have to be J. Cole.
Okay.
Number 1.
I always ask no order. I forgot to say that. But go
Yeah.
ahead.
Number 2, Kanye.
Mhm.
Number 3, Kendrick. Number 4, Tupac.
Don't fumble. Don't fumble.
And number 5, that one's a hard one because, man, a lot of people 5 for 5. Nip.
Ooh, my
Marathon
nigga
continues.
didn't fumble. Go ahead.
That's my 5.
This one's gonna be way different.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It might not be that much different,
gonna
but
be different.
based off of what I like, I mean, based off of what, speaks to me, I always have to say Cudi's my number 1. If you
Okay.
know me, you know that.
Yeah.
Kanye's probably number 2. Based off of what I really listen to, I would have to say
Wait,
Kendrick.
you said Kid Cudi's number 1?
Yeah, Kitty's number 1. In my
Kid Cudi
book,
for
he's
him
number
is number
1,
one.
yeah. And number 2 is,
Let that nigga finish.
what I say? Who I say? I said number 2
You said
is
Kanye.
Kanye, yeah. And number 3 would have to be Kendrick. I would
Okay.
say number 4 for me is probably number 4 for me would have to be
They be
I'm
getting stuck.
stuck, yeah. I would say number 4 for me would have to be Cole, and then number 5 I'm not gonna agree is Biggie because I'm from the East Coast, so
You're only the second dude to say Biggie, bro. That's
yeah,
crazy.
I grew up
That's
with
why
Biggie.
it hurts me.
Hey, his
It
face
hurts-
fire to say
It hurts me
Biggie.
so much to say J. Cole's number 1, but still, I would still say Donda is higher than J. Cole's recent album, Off Season.
Bruh.
I would still give Donda higher than Off Season. And J. Cole's my number 1 artist.
What? Dog,
Yeah.
you just trying to just get some views up, aren't you? Dog? You trying to go viral, huh?
No,
feel
bro.
it. I
It
feel
hurts, bro. It really hurts
I
to
fuck
say
with
that.
y'all top 5. It's kind of cool to hear some unique ass top 5, man. I fuck with y'all.
I feel it.
All right, man. Episode 3, we in the books, man. My nigga X to the Tizzle. My nigga J Tana.
Jay,
Hey.
yeah.
I forgot to shout out to the RAWPACK, man.
Yeah,
Hey, tell me a
yeah,
little
yeah.
about your show before we get up out
Hey,
of
hey, man. We just realist always wins, man. We just try to keep the topic fluid, man. We just try to talk about like current things that we all deal with that nobody else wants to really talk about.
That's right.
You know, we just want to make it, we want to be a counterculture, not a cancel culture. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know what? Speak your truth. Whatever you feel is whatever you feel, but we ain't going to just shut you up. because that's what happens, all in society, man. We shut each other up. So we just want to be the counterculture to that. So yeah, just tune in, man. We just growing, man. Just on my way. That's like how we doing right now, man.
It's one of my favorite podcasts that nobody. It's like a little, you find a good show that nobody knows about. You know what I'm saying?
Try to keep it to yourself.
Yeah, we're gonna put them out there. Y'all gonna get it. But
yeah.
Episode 4, man. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, we got sports. Back to sports. NFL picks. NFL season picks.
Browns winning the North, bro.
You know what? If we didn't have to go, we would go there, dog. We gotta get up there. But yeah, we're gonna do sports.
That's my hot take.
I guarantee you aren't gonna like sports because, well, I ain't gonna say you don't like sports.
It's finna get dicey.
You're gonna have a Falcons fan, aka Titans. I fuck with the Titans, low-key now. Raiders, and then you're probably gonna have a Chargers fan.
I ain't
and
no
a
fucking
Cowboy
Chargers fan.
No, you.
I was like, what?
It's gonna be live, bro. But make sure you stay tuned. We're gonna have all the links down for the RAWPACK. Risky business in the building.
Yes, sir.
Index room for sure. Hey, I tell y'all, if you need studio time, you know where to go. But y'all don't be listening to me, bro.
Let's do it.
Try to get a little. And let's just stay positive this week. Let's get it cracking, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate y'all. Yeah.